Hello, I'm Peter Leeson from Orchestrated Knowledge. I wanted to ask you today, you ever worried about the number of projects that you know of that have gone over budget, have gone over their deadlines, have failed for whatever reason, have not achieved what you expected, what you promised people? It seems today that this is fairly common for private projects, for government projects, for planning your holiday, for delivering a product or a service. It seems everybody has got something going wrong somewhere. Is there a quick solution? Am I going to give you the solution on how to make all projects successful? No, I'm sorry, I'm not going to do that. Um, I'm going to give you some hints, though, on something you might try to do in order to have a better chance at success. But there is no quick solution for everything. Someone once said that the plan was the baseline from which you measured your deviations. And I think in most cases that is true. People are continuously need to replan, or then they just ignore the plan completely. I've been saying for many years, and I will insist, that the plan itself is useless. What is critically important, though, is the planning activity. You need to control this. You need to make sure that you are doing the activities related to planning. That means understanding what are the activities you need to perform, what is the deadline at which something needs to be done, what are the resources you need, what are the dependencies you have, how are you going to bring this all together from beginning to end. Just planning this great big project, which is going to last several months or even years, is probably not going to succeed. It's good to think big, absolutely, but you're not going to build something extraordinary if you aren't prepared with the appropriate tools, methodologies, resources, people, whatever it is. Okay? Um, Thought and preparation that has to go into this is critical. For instance, there's a number of companies in the world that have established startup company, designed this great product, built the great product, really invested their time in it to do something magnificent. And then they've got no money left for marketing and advertising. So nobody knows about their great product and they can't sell it, right? If you have not scheduled the income, the advertising that you're going to need in order to be known, you're going to fail. The concept of having this great objective and charging towards it, starting to build something before you even are sure you've got all your clients' requirements and needs understood, is a catastrophe. Okay? If you're charging ahead and you're not sure where you're going and you're certainly not sure what the intermediate steps are, you are going to fail at the first brick wall you encounter, the first obstacle you come against, because you will come against obstacles and they will stop you and they will bring everything back and you're going to have to go back and start again. So the idea is, let's set the general direction. Let's not plan the end product. But first of all, I need to know where I am today. What is the current situation? What is the current need? What is the job to be done? What am I trying to achieve with this? And then I can create that final picture where I would like to be, how I would like to be perceived in the future. What is the outcome of this? What is the reputation going to be? What level of satisfaction am I going to create? Okay, you understand this. This is my true north. This is what I really want to achieve. I'm not here just to make money. I am here to deliver a service that will make life a little bit easier for my clients. That is something great. That's a fantastic idea. So I know where I am. I know where I want to go. Now I'm going to take a first step in the right direction, keeping my eye on the true north. I'm going to take that first step and I'm going to stop and think about it and examine the situation and examine the consequences and consider what I should do next. And then I can plan and take the next step in the right direction. So I'm working step by step, slowly. Don't rush into creating something extraordinary from the start. Understand where you are going and what is your next step. And throughout the whole process, of course, you're going to monitor, measure, and control your progress in order to make sure you continue working. Because on the way, you're going to meet obstacles. You're going to meet obstacles that will make you fail, that will make you fall back into a situation you thought you had already resolved, and you're going to have to start again. And you got to continue doing this so that you can proceed as a spiral in the direction of where you want to go. And throughout this, you always, always plan for failure. It is absolutely indispensable for you to plan for failure because that is what we call risk management. You have to do it. So, what I'm recommending here is that you plan a little bit like an orienteering exam. I don't know if you've ever done an orienteering test, not exam, a test. Orienteering means you're given a map, you're given a compass, and you dropped off somewhere you don't know, randomly, maybe even blindfolded, and you're told, get to this point on the map, and the first one to get there wins. So I don't know where I am. I've got a map that says where I need to go. I've got this idea, I've got this objective, I need to start working. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my compass and I'm going to identify a few key elements that I will find on the map. So there's a church steeple. There's a little wood over there. There are things I can identify. There's a cliff. There's some strange tower. Um, I can see in what direction they are. I measure that as exactly as possible, and then I can triangulate and find out exactly where I am. Now that I know where I am on the map will tell me which direction I need to go into. I cannot see the end point. What I can see is there's something on the way there. There's a particularly tall tree. There is a monument of some sort. There's a church steeple. There's something there that I can go to, that I can see. And so I can move towards that step. And when I'm there, I'm going to start again. I'm not going in a straight line. I'm going point by point. And I'm continuously correcting my direction. I am continuously improving so that I get there as quickly as possible without taking excessive risks. And understanding the whole picture, then planning the steps, is critical to success. So imagine, for instance, that I, for some reason, would like to take the train from London to Shanghai. I can go to my local train station and say, give me a ticket to Shanghai, and they won't know what I'm talking about. They cannot do that. However, at my local station or at London station, I can buy a ticket to Paris or to Frankfurt. And from there, I can get to Vienna. And from there, I can get to Warsaw, and so on. So step by step, I keep on moving forward. On the list I've put here on my film on the screen, I'm going from Novosibirsk to Ulaanbaatar to Beijing. That means I'm going from Russia through Mongolia into China. Risky. These are unstable countries. I'm not sure the frontier will be open when I get there. However, if in Novosibirsk I find out that this route is not passable because some frontier has been closed, because someone has got angry at someone, I now have the time to change directions. So instead of going through Ulaanbaatar and going through Mongolia, I can take a trip to Harbin, which is in the north of China. Okay, there's a lot of passage there between Russia and China, so I know that's fairly safe. And then from Harbin, I can go down to Beijing and Shanghai. So I'm continuously correcting the way I'm going. I am continuously revisiting, seeing where am I, what is my true north, what is the next step I need to take. If you are trying to develop something, a product or a service, you need to understand this. If you need assistance, if you think that you need to explain this to your staff members or to your management, if you need to understand what this means for you, if you would like an external observer or someone to assist you in defining the next steps, give me a call. You can go on calendly.com/orchestrated knowledge and you will find out when you can book a call with me free of charge fairly rapidly. Or you can go to my website, my phone number, my email, and I'll be happy to give you whatever help I can. And the first step in providing you help is making sure I understand what is your problem so that I can decide if I actually can help you or not. Thank you. I'll speak to you again soon. Bye bye.